7, week 8. Hey, maybe it's even week 9. Should all just give ourselves some more credit. Week 9, alright. Week 9, Faith Reloaded. Ministry Wednesday. Word Wednesday. We're going to be talking about 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 13. And it says, "Therefore, preparing your minds for action and being sober-minded, set your hope fully on the grace that will be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ." Let's think about that first word, therefore. You know, oh, there's a therefore. What is it there for? The people like to say that. I'm not a big fan. Let's just think about why is the therefore there. So the last 12 verses, what we've been talking about is why we should set our hope fully on that grace. Why should we rely totally on God's grace and set our hope in our prayers and everything we could ever long for? Why did the angels long for that grace that we get to take part in? It's because what the verses have talked about, how God has given us mercy according to His great mercy, how we are born again to a living hope, and how we can just live in Him, and our mercy, or His mercy and our hope is being kept in heaven and guarded by Him. So a lot of great things, a lot of lingo that you might not understand, but if you read the verses and watch those past videos, it will help you understand. But so after the therefore, what it talks about is how we are to set our hope fully on the grace that we brought to us at the revelation of Jesus Christ. But before that, before, after, middle, before that, it says preparing your minds for action and being sober-minded. So you know what sober means, right? Like, it's like you're not drinking, you're not getting drunk, you're not going crazy, you know, all that. And preparing your minds for action. That might be something odd when you think of that wording. When you think of preparing your minds for action, think of these two words together. Think energetically. Really, think energetically. And then being sober-minded, think clearly. That's as simple as that. Think energetically for preparing your minds for action, and for being sober-minded, think clearly. And so I want you to get this clear. Hope is an emotion. You may have not thought of it like that before, but hope really is an emotion. And your thoughts and your mind and your thinking controls your heart. And so the battle of a Christian is the battle of his mind. And it's some bars, I'm not gonna lie. So the battle of the Christian is the battle of his mind. And some people like to think of all spiritual warfare, and that's a real thing, but really, since your mind controls your heart, and your heart often controls your desires, and if it's your desire or not to read the Bible, your mind controls those desires. And so allow God to control your thinking, to control your desires. And that's just a lot going on right there. But when we set our hope fully on God, our thinking becomes energetic, and that leads us to share the Word. And our hope is in Him, and we think clearly because God has given every reason why we should set our hope fully in Him. So when we allow biblical thinking to lead to passionate hoping, this verse comes true. What we can do is we are preparing our minds for action, and we're being sober-minded. So this verse comes true whenever we think biblically and allow those biblical thoughts. Because your thoughts, oh my goodness, you could sin. You could cause so much harm with your thoughts. You can disobey God, but allow your thoughts to lead to passionate hoping. Just think about that. Hoping every single day that one day Jesus is going to come back, bring us up with Him.